Seeing the impact of the last video, I figured I'd make something that was more of a useful tool tip for everybody. As producers, we use a ton of these little memory cards, USB drives, and if you're using older stuff, CompactFlash. Sometimes these cards get corrupted and you can't mount them in Mac OS or PC, so I found a really interesting tool that allows you to format them, and I've brought a couple bad ones back from the dead. So I just wanted to make a video showing you quickly how to do it and where to get the tool. The SD Association is a global ecosystem of companies setting industry-leading memory card standards that simplify the use and extend the life of the consumer electronics, including mobile phones, for millions of people every day. So essentially, it's a group of companies and people that work to make sure SD cards are put together to some sort of standard. This is the website you want to download the tool from. You can also read a lot more about the actual association and what they do. It's pretty interesting if you're into tech stuff. I'll post the correct link in the description of the video so you don't get sidelined by any weird websites that are going to try and charge you for some malicious tool. So once you download it, it's a typical installation process. When you do run it, you need to run it as administrator so it can have full access to access the card. Once you fire it up in administrator mode, I don't know if you need to do that on Mac. I did this on a PC because that's where I was having the most trouble. You can insert any card. I mean, it's worked with every card that I've used. So I had a CompactFlash, 128 megabytes that I could not get an SP-505 to read at all or format. And I popped it in here and it was able to reformat it really quickly. All right, so now it's initialized the card. Now you can select what kind of format you want to do. I just chose quick. It's going to give you a warning that it's going to erase everything that's on there. Boom, done. Completely formatted. And now the card's usable. I actually tested it in the machine. It works great. Now in this example, I'm going to use a completely shot flash drive that I couldn't get to recognize. It's like the computer would recognize it, but Disk Manager wouldn't let me initialize the disk or format it or do anything. It was just corrupted, and I think it's because I put like a Linux distro on here as an installable USB, and I needed this space to send somebody some drums, or give somebody some drums, I should say. And it did it incredibly quick. It did have it gets a little weird at the end, because like if you erase a volume, like that one was partitioned, it gets a little wonky, but other than that, it works 100% on everything I've tried it on. Again, SD cards, CompactFlash, USB sticks, I've had good luck with everything. And it seems to work better than like your computer's built-in tools for doing this, so I figured it would be a good thing to show everybody in case you ran into the same problem and didn't feel like spending the ridiculous amount of money they ask for storage now. Alright, so like as I was saying, as long as the threat of storage and memory shortages are going to be a thing we have to deal with, it's good to know how to maintain your own stuff. Every couple of months, I like to take an inventory of like what cards I have. I usually tag them for whatever machine they're gonna need to be used for. I use some pretty interesting chassis. As stuff gets more and more scarce and there's more and more pull from data centers and all sorts of stuff, like chewing up all the RAM and storage, you're going to want to be able to, maintain, get the most out of the older stuff. Now, with some of the newer types of flash storage, I haven't really had much issue with anything. Sandisk is a really good brand. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about brands enough, but there are some really trash storage brands. PNY, I think, is one that's available at like Office Max. It's kind of like on the cheaper end, USB stick type storage. I have had one of those. I have one that I put in my MPC 2000 because I have a Zotac drive in there that allows me to use thumb drive instead of floppy disks, and that thing just sitting in there starts to heat up, and it's ridiculous how bad that's gotta be made if something as simple as like a low power drive on an MPC is causing it to heat up without even being in use. So as time goes on, like, try and save your storage so that you can use older storage with older machines and keep it maintained so that, I don't know, you don't have to worry about running out. Like, a lot of new machines are coming with kind of terrible storage. Like, think about Teenage Engineering, right? EP133, it has 64 megabytes of storage. Okay, you can't expand it, you can't do this. Think about, what does the MPC Live 2 have? 16 gigs? I had to put a whole hard drive in mine just for, sample storage. Same thing with the Akai Force. The MPC sample has, takes the microSD, so that's not too bad if you've got a bunch of them laying around, but I have noticed on Amazon a lot of the prices are just going up, and I think they're only going to go up from here until we figure out what exactly we're doing with storage as a society, or if we're going to let data centers have it all, or if it's going to go all to like NVIDIA for doing GPUs, who knows. But I figured it would be, I found this cool utility. I figured it would be cool to show it off. I'll throw a link in the description. I appreciate everybody who watches our channel. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribes. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.